So since our last interview, you, Tech, Penn, the whole team pretty much did a show together. How was it performing together again?
It was good. It was, we've done it a lot of times, so it wasn't that weird at all.
But it was a long gap though.
Yeah, but Dak actually did a couple of different joints. That was pretty funny to see. I was kind of like surprised. But it was cool. It was definitely cool. It was good to see people, out in the wild again, doing our thing. I had
And
fun.
it wasn't too far from where you live too, huh?
No, it was like 20 minutes away. It was fucking beautiful. That's the best part about it. It was easy, right in the middle of Long Island, right where I like it. Nice and easy. Straight shot down, fucking 110, right to the spot. Good to go. It was fun, though. We had a good time.
That's good, man.
Circle came out. CF was there. Akia rocked. It was a good night. We had a good time.
Didn't Nightwalker show up and stuff? Like a whole bunch of people showed up backstage too, right?
Nightwalker wasn't there for that one. There was a bunch of people there. Yeah, there was a bunch of people. Thinking who was there that night. Man, Jamar Milton was there. He came through. Bub Styles was there. Chubbs. There's a few people. DJ Static was DJing. They didn't bring a mixer, so he had to get creative with playing the music. That was fucking fun. Always a fiasco at shows.
So in the past, right? You guys would like perform together, but you guys also battled while performing. Right? Like there's been times where you guys battled each other, then performed like a song right after it. I think there's footage on YouTube.
I don't know if we performed after we battled. We battled at Rocksteady. Like the battle, me and Technique battle you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We battled at Rocksteady. That was the Rocksteady battle. Usually Rocksteady was at the pier, like they used to do it down at the piers, but the city got fucking weird about hip hop at one point, and they weren't they wouldn't let them, excuse me, I'm fucking tongue tied right now. They wouldn't let them do it at the pier for whatever fucking reason, who knows. So they did I want to say they did the festival in the park that year, but they did the battle separately. And that was at SOB's. And me and Tech that was the finals of Rocksteady that year. But we were friends, like we did. Volume 1 was out. We were selling them after, That was a fucking funny night. I tried to kill PackFM that night.
Yeah, wait. So
tried to murder him.
You and PackFM had like a serious beef, right? Like I think you even came out with a fuck PackFM shirt.
Not that serious.
Wait, did you have a fuck PackFM
No,
shirt?
he didn't. He had a fuck Diabolic shirt.
Oh, okay.
No. You have backwards. He had a fuck Diabolic shirt at that battle. Me and Pack battled in this, we battled 4 fucking 5 times. And it was we had a little rivalry. We got off on the wrong.
Maybe rivalry is the better word.
Yeah, it was battle. It was battle beef. It wasn't that serious. It got a little serious at first, but then it was just kind of perpetuated. You're keep in mind, this is over the course of a year with just events and different battles and bullshit and shit talk being exchanged. But that I battled him the battle before Technique in the semifinals of that battle. And he was wearing he had a t-shirt on his fucking head, tied around his head. And during the battle, he took off the t-shirt and it said fuck Diabolic on it. He made a shirt to say fuck me because we had a battle beef. So I wasn't happy about this, so I tried to kill him. I went to kill him, and Penn got in the way of that because that's what Penn does. and was like, no, 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 nobody's fucking killing anybody. That's why if you listen to me
What do you mean?
battling
Like you went
Tech,
to go kill him?
I was going to strangle him. On the stage, I was going to physically accost him. That's what I mean. Like I had every intention of physically assaulting Pac that night. But
So fuck the
cooler
battle. At
heads.
that point, you were just really gonna go put hands on him.
Ah, yeah. I was like, oh, you made a shirt saying "fuck me," so I was like, I'm gonna beat you to death now. He kind of skated off. He was feeling pretty good. He was laughing. I still won the battle, but I didn't feel like I won because he had a shirt that said "fuck Diabolic" on it. So I kind of felt like I was losing, even though I won the battle. Kind of sucked because the crowd was happy that he pulled that shirt out. They were like impressed with that. He should have done it sooner. He might have won the battle. But then, it's like if you listen to me battling Tech, I'm saying Pac's whack. I kind of go off. I'm pissed off. Like I'm in a bad mood at that point. I'm very agitated when I battle Tech. Very out of focus. Like if you listen to what I'm saying, I just go off on a tirade like halfway into my first verse where I'm yelling about PackFM. Makes no sense in the, theme of the battle. But it was that was fun times though. That was fucking fun times. Me and
But
Pac
then you
battled
guys
in the
ended up
crowd
being
at
cool after
Rocksteady.
that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, maybe a year later that year. I don't know. Whenever there was a show somewhere somehow, and me and him just talked, and like we were like, this is stupid and ridiculous, And we've been cool ever since. It was like stupid. It was just, a lot of dick measuring going on, New York City
Right.
battle shit talking, it is what it is. I was kind of the new kid on the block, fucking talking shit. It was fun though. It was like the best time of my life as an adult. It was fucking awesome. It was fucking phenomenal. Like in hip hop, it was the best time ever. It was all fun. Even though there was, you had your little beefs, there was a little shit talk, whatever it was, but it was just fun. You were doing it like pure love of hip hop shit. Pure, like it was pure. That's what it was. We were just there. Maybe you could win some prize money. That would be fucking cool. But you weren't doing it for anything else but to get your shit off and get props, kind of like a graffiti writer going out and bombing. Same shit. And it was fucking awesome. It was the best time ever.
Let me ask you this
Everything was
though.
new.
Did he notice that you were gonna go strangle him?
Oh, yeah, he bounced. He was like laughing because he knew. He saw I was very upset. And he was happy that I was upset. He could see he pissed me off. He succeeded. He succeeded in his intent there. He's like, I'm going to get this guy to try to kill me, and he's going to be pissed, and I'm going to bounce. And he kind of skated off because the way the stage was, there used to be these tables and shit on the side. I literally stepped onto a table, and Penn was like, no, get back here. Stop that. Break it up. Like, now I'm going to kill
How
him.
come
No, you're
Penn
not.
is always the like logical one?
Well, he's usually hosting. I think he was hosting the battle. He was like involved, kind of hosting it. It's kind of his job a lot of times. When he's throwing these events, he can't be like, let's kick everyone's fucking ass and get banned from doing shows at this place. Penn told you the story about the fat Jewish. He kicks some ass when he has to. When he's not throwing the show, he'll kick some fucking ass.
Right.
But a lot of times in these situations, Penn was kind of involved as a diplomat between the venue and throwing the shows and hosting and promoting and doing a lot of other stuff. So he can't just go kicking ass. Not to mention he's known Pac since he was like 15, 16 years old. He's not going to let me kick Pac's ass. He's just not going to let it
Yeah.
happen. You knew Pac before he ever met me. Like his man, he's like, that's how Penn ends up being the guy who breaks it up because like he knows everybody. He's friends with her. He doesn't want two of his friends beating the fuck out of each other. The worst thing ever.
Right. Before our first interview, I had asked Icon, like I was like, yo, you got any good questions for Diabolic? And he said, ask him about his beast with PackFM. in just a law. So are you sure it wasn't that serious? Because I mean, like, it seems serious if you're just gonna go choke somebody, man. You know.
Well, I mean, he pulled the shirt out. It was serious enough. I mean, I did this. I had the same effect on him at Rocksteady. The year that I met Awkwards, whatever year that was, 2000 probably, right?
Uh huh.
This is when like the onset of the battle beef started, you know? And this is before I had ever met Block McCloud or Pumpkinhead. You know, it was like when I was new on the scene, but I was getting known. You know, I had won a couple battles and like people knew me, and me and Pac had like a little thing. Literally, I heard he was talking shit, like he thought he got jerked, so I told him to go fuck himself, and it just turned into like a little battle rap beef, right? And then we're in the crowd at Rocksteady, you know, on the pier. There's like 5,000 people at this fucking thing. It's awesome, Rocksteady. And he rolls up on me, and I'm by myself, right? He runs up on me with like Pumpkinhead, Block, Mecca, Blitzkrieg, Tone Deaf is there. I didn't really know these guys at this point. And he comes up like talking shit, kind of. And I guess Penn was there, and Penn's like, all right, you guys got to battle then. So we battled, and I mean, we battled like 4 or 5 times, like I said, but this one, I really obliterated him. I bodied him bad. And
What's the score between you two?
I won every single one. Um, but this one in particular, I made a reference to the girl he was dating. I forget how, but like she somehow knew our boy Manifest, or Manifest might have hooked her up with Pac at the time, the girl Pac was dating back then. I don't fucking know. Who knows? But I made a reference to the girl, you know. And he did not like it at all. That's how the battle ended. And he like put his stuff down and was gonna try to like come at me. And I'll never forget Penn's like, no. He went, no. And Pac's not a very big guy, but like, so Penn just kind of picked him up with one arm and was like, no, you know, and just kind of walked him away. Nah, it was fucking funny though. It was a good day though. It was good. I mean, and that moment probably wasn't good for him. I got him pissed off, but then that's how it kind of took on a life of its own into him later on that year pulling out the fuck Diabolic shirt and shit. It was a good time, man. Well, I say it was like the best time ever. It was fucking fun. Everything was eventful and things were popping. It was great.
Right.
It was pretty cool.
Shout out to PackFM, man.
Yeah, shout out Pac.